I think we're back. Are we live? Hello? Everyone hates Alan. I'm trying to open it up on the mobile app, but it's not showing the stream. So it's got me a little bit suspicious that I might be dead. Oh, this looks promising. Okay, we might be back. Well, he says as it's just showing a grey screen. Oh, we'll leave that there. Go over here. To here, into here. Here, into here. Okay, so we are live. Interesting. It's not showing up on the app. That's fine. Is what it is. I don't know why that died.
High above, some piece of orbital junk or another collided with the satellite, knocking it radically off course. Trailing debris, it screamed down from the skies at an impossibly steep angle. All that high-tech engineering reduced to nothing more than a bullet that would destroy whatever it hit.
Hold on.
Just to be clear, you should know that we haven't actually met before.
Sure we have, Mr. Wake. Remember you stayed at the motel here.
No.
Thanks
the
for
guy
having
you're
me back,
talking about
Inadequate.
just looks like me, even if he uses
Turns
my
out you're right, the
he's behind
spooky
all this
Night
trouble.
Springs
Oh, I thought...
ambiance
now that
is
you
affecting
mention
everything.
I guess your aura looks a lot nicer than his, actually.
Maybe
I'm very sensitive
maybe I'm part
to
of the
things
story.
like that.
There's a bunch of stuff I need to find.
The things mentioned on that page? Well, there's a lot of old crap lying around
Oh,
this place.
the nail gun.
Great, thanks.
I think you should be able to find everything, except the satellite, obviously. Are you gonna tell me what this is?
I don't think that'd go over too well.
Why don't you let me be the judge of that?
Fine. The page is a formula for rewriting reality. Either I use it to close a strange portal to
A
place
streamer
that isn't in our
trapped
world,
inside a
or
video
shiny
game,
serial
trapped
killer
inside a
monster things
TV
keep
show,
pouring
trapped
at them.
inside a book.
Yeah, you were right the first time.
You can think what you want about me, but there's still bad guys around. Be careful.
Well, you might be nuts, but I've seen the way they move, the way they look. I'll buy that.
They're called Taken. They aren't really human. Not
They called
anymore.
Taken. I came up
And
with
they're
that.
climbing out of the oil
I'm a writer.
well? What, do they have
I can
secret
do that kind of
headquarters
thing.
down there, or...?
No, that's just where the point of connection is. It's a hole that leads to, well, it's a really nasty place. That's why I need to close it.
And the guy who looks like you opened it, because he was hanging around the oil field before.
He gets around, unfortunately.
I've got to
Thanks for
say
helping
thanks.
me.
Oh, I wish I thought you were just a nutcase.
Actually, I kind of expected you to.
Me too. But I feel like this is how it's supposed to go. Isn't that weird?
Not really. I get that a lot in my line of work.
What do you do anyway?
I'm a writer.
Obviously.
I'm gonna just call it there. Do we want to pick up the nail gun? The answer is no. If I had known that the revolver wasn't in the game,
page he got from the woman.
I wouldn't
It is a
have put the
weapon of his own
revolver on
design,
the cover image.
Custom engineered to destroy the dark portal. If he recreates the conditions of the page,
Oh, so bright.
a great power will be unleashed.
I guess it's about time I went full auto.
How are you finding Valorant? I have never played it myself. The minimap on the top left of the screen shows you your current objectives. Safe havens and are also shown as locations. Blinking question marks indicate a hidden manuscript nearby. Would I be right in saying that you didn't play it well then? Oh, let's keep an eye out for Shadow. He can't be too far away from all of these big rigs. though it is in America. Yeah, okay, that's pretty satisfying, actually.
That's one thing down.
New model indeed, Fishy. Welcome on in. It's not as new as I would like it to be because I've had it for a while. I just haven't actually gotten around to deploying it. How are you doing, Fishy? How was you a supermarket? You were running a supermarket with Kusaki on Monday, if I remember correctly.
To change reality, you nudge it into the right direction. Your version of it is there, waiting. It wants to come true. All you need to do is help it achieve its potential. The devil is in the details. You change the details of the scene to match those on the page. If you get the details right, if you achieve that critical mass, the shift will come, and the rest of your new reality overrides the existing paradigm. The lie, no matter how outrageous, is now the truth.
How have you been, Fishy? Has the rest of your summer been a bit less eventful? A bit more powered?
Wait. Whoa!
Oof. That's not fun. Come on, pop a float. Any second now.
That's two. Just one more to go.
Yeah, we kept him around. We've enjoyed having an adequate here. He's one of the homies. Ah, so the health is just the light, I think. Yeah, okay. Same as it ever was. Seems like a really odd place for a train station. But I guess it is a TV set, really, so it's not that odd in that context. Oh, it's a big neo-Nazi, maybe?
To avoid the hated light. It becomes weaker, but more numerous. Such is the arithmetic of horror.
Well, whoever it was, they're dead.
That was just messed up.
Pick up the
That's
CD
everything.
The
and a
man
carbine
has found
rifle.
the battery,
Tells me I'm
but it
really
is
gonna need the
empty.
extra firepower.
It will need to be recharged.
There's a manuscript page right over there.
The reality we take for granted is softer, more adaptable than we think. Under correct conditions, you can reshape it, turn it into almost anything you want. When it happens, almost nobody notices. It's not that we forget, it's that
For an
after the
American
change,
nightmare,
there's nothing to
I
remember.
feel like it could be more
Only
American.
those who have been directly
We haven't seen
touched by
one
the
fast
powers
food
that
place
can
yet.
shift reality are aware of the changes.
No highways, no interstates.
Many are driven mad by it. Others can cope. I'm one of those people. And I know how to wield that power to rewrite reality.
I'm not even wearing a cowboy hat. Oh, my eyes are playing up. Talk to Emma about recharging the battery. So we've got a hand crank, a battery, and a CD. What if the American Nightmare was the friends we met along the way? Well, actually, no. What if the American Nightmare is the enemies we made along the way? Hmm. Up, Emma.
I need this battery charged.
No problem.
No problem, I've got a wrench.
Here you go.
Thanks. Listen, I don't know what's gonna
Yeah,
happen
if
exactly when I do this.
American
but I'm
Nightmare
always
set
a little
exclusively in
I don't
Finland.
even know what that means.
All I'm saying is you don't want to come anywhere near the oil field, all right? This thing could get out of hand.
In the middle of highly flammable materials. Great.
I'll do my best to contain it.
Just please don't turn out to be some kind of crazy terrorist guy, okay?
No promises. I'll be whatever I want to be. America's a land of opportunity. I think you're just not used to him being so casual. You need Alan to be a bit more stressed out. A bit more formally dressed. This just looks kind of like Alan went on a family vacation to Arizona and then just happened to be attacked. Like he's a member of the Griswolds or whatever. National Lampoon's American Nightmare. I'd play that for sure. Oh, you thought. Little did you know, I'm a writer. That's why I play in the third person. Can't carry anymore. Sounds like coward talk. Some more of these American neo-Nazis, I think. Kind of doing a bad Gordon Freeman cosplay with the... Ow. Oh, he's got a knife now. The other guy's got a crowbar, though. Okay, come on. Let's not die this time. Yeah. Not in front of everyone. All the cool people you want to impress. Where am I putting this? Oh, you're still here. Now we go over to the boombox. No?
Time to make some serious changes.
The wheel was in place, the oil was flowing, the battery was attached, the lights were blinking, the CD was playing in the boombox. Oh, I see. Oh, cool, it's copyrighted Kasabian music. Very pog. Oh, come on, you can put the battery in there. There you go, see, that wasn't so hard. Now we start the oil flow. Hold on. I'm sure it's very cool. It's gonna, like, when the music drops, the satellite's gonna get hit. It's gonna be sick. We're just gonna turn that off, though. Go down to there. I can talk over it comfortably and not get DMCA'd. Which is, you know, just the dream of mine, not to get DMCA'd. That's a very intact satellite. I'm just going to put it out there. I really expected it to be a little bit more kind of burnt up, but, you know, well done. Good construction, whoever built that. You really nailed it. Went above and beyond. Oh, gosh darn it, it's still playing the music in the background. Also, this is not going to dissuade the lady from thinking that we're a terrorist, the amount of explosions that are going on. I think she's very much still going to think we're a terrorist. And look, I think she's in the right. I think that's pretty terroristic. I'd think I was a terrorist too. Oh, sup, fellas? I feel like the lighting is definitely a bit better in this game, even than in the remaster. Like, I think it's just a little bit brighter of a game. Oh, there's more taken? Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I think I noticed.
I think there is like a wave component to this, because there is also like a quick action version, as opposed to story. That's the last of them. I'm just going to get some more of your free complimentary bullets.
What the hell was that?
Easy. I got him. You're safe. I need you to tell me what you know about him. The guy who looks like me.
There was a party in one of the rooms. It was pretty wild. I'm not sure which room it was in.
You didn't attend.
I mean, I'd be
wasn't
scared.
there, but it got way
It's a
out
lot
of
of
hand.
bullets that could be
Anyway,
coming at me.
I heard that he went to the diner and there was a fight there or something. Maybe you could find out more from there. I got some keys that you could maybe use.
You just happen to have the keys, huh?
Keys to what?
Fine.
A car?
I'll take a look. Stay here.
Like hell.
Oh, no, to the
I'm
diner.
getting out of here as
Oh.
soon as you leave so I could close up this place and go home.
Emma, you really want to stay here in the light?
Yeah, thanks for the advice, but I'm not sticking around. Just go already, okay?
Bye. Can we make a phone call? No, we can't even make a collect call. It's an inner. You reckon we end up there at this kind of observatory thing? That'd be kind of neat. Yeah, as the only other non-evil character in this game, and
A poltergeist.
a somewhat attractive blonde
Its existence
lady,
is one of rage
I am
and hostility,
contractually required
and its very
to put myself in
presence
danger.
turns ordinary objects into deadly projectiles.
Oh, shit!
Got him. I'm gonna unlock the hell out of this door. Okay, keep an eye out for Freddy Fazbear.
The scene. Traces of violence. A callous midnight snack. A room key left carelessly behind.
That's not a room key, that's the room keys. Plural, that's all of them.
I think these are keys for the motel rooms.
Nope, can't go get some burgers, that is a real shame. Actually, maybe that was the toilets. Well, I guess when I'm a paying customer, so I'm not allowed to use the amenities. That's a bit prudish, but, you know, is what it is. Ah, there's the phone book. The orange pages. Right? Yeah, orange pages. Clever. Really dodged the legal kind of snafu there. The Mount Redtooth Observatory. Interesting. Well, it's not an expansive game so far.
Emma Sloan was a believer in a great many things, most of which were entirely fallacious.
Get her. Get her ass. Burn her up. Hey, Emma Stone believed a lot of
An
things.
innocent victim
Turns
of
out
his
lots of it
dark
was
past.
bollocks.
More collateral damage in the ongoing war. Damned by forces beyond her control, as much as by her own actions.
Oh, what's up? Lots of crowbars in this one. Not a fan of the skinheads. Like, just as in principle in real life and also in the game. Alright, we will be with Emma in a second. Because she's not actually a star on the map. The hotel rooms are. Oh, motel, sorry. Nice place, though. Got a lounge. It's got 2 bathrooms. You can connect to the other room. It's got a telephone. An accent column. Pretty nice. Got a weird desk that looks kind of off... like, off kilter, you know? Doesn't look like it'll be balanced very well. I'd stay here. Maybe not. There's no lights apart from lamps. Well, apart from one lamp, specifically. Maybe not. It's a bit dark. I can see why Mr. Scratch stayed here. Seems like his kind of place.
Damn.
Damn.
Michael Farabee, dead, tortured, dressed in clothes that bore the name of a local observatory. A slim lead, but solid enough. It stirs something deep in his mind. He knows where to go now.
Guess that'll have to be my next stop.
Ah, now this one's got more light in it. And a fan. Okay, this is clearly the premium suite. Oh.
The observatory, hot on the heels of the Herald of Darkness, the champion of light forges
That's
on
me.
to see the stars.
Oh, okay. I was hoping for something a little bit more cinematic. You know, just a bit.
An observatory, a place for a man to witness the magnificence of the
There
universe.
was probably meant to be some sweet,
But
like,
such
Kasabian
insights
soundtrack
are
there,
not
but
what
we've
the
muted it.
champion of
Or,
light
you know,
is
turned it
looking
down.
for. He has come to find a weapon.
Good. Reverse parking. Good man. Oh, you're not going to close your door? Jeez, okay. Not much security. Alright, so we're in the visitors parking. Remember that, guys. Oh, are we? No, we're over here. We're not even the visitors parking. We're at the main entrance. Okay. Well, remember that. So we can find our car afterwards. Okay. The East Observatory, the North Observatory, and the... Ah, it's closed. We'll have to wait until it opens. Unless... Oh, there's a fire engine? Cool. Can we take the megaphone?
Welcome back, listeners. As you know, I'm Eddie Rodman, and I'm still talking to old gods of Asgard, who
Hey,
are
Eddie.
doing their big comeback tour. How's that been going for you? Odin? Splendid! I'm having the time of my life! You know, I didn't realize...
Do we want to have a
how
shotgun?
much I'd missed that. And what about you?
Yeah, why not? Let's try out the different weapons.
Okay, you know... Well, this must bring
Emma
back a
Stone
lot
may
of
be
memories.
dead. Why are we saying that Emma
Oh,
Stone
yeah.
might be dead?
It's wonderful to be
That is a little bit of a curious thing to say. I'll be just straight up.
I hate to keep harping on this age thing, but I gotta tell you, I've heard your new songs, guys. And
What is giving off
good.
just Emma Stone maybe dead vibes? Do you think I look like Emma Stone? Because I'm not against that. She's a relatively attractive lady, if I remember correctly. And I could... Look, I'd be happy to be relatively attractive. Oh, excuse me. Oh, the fire department. Sorry, Fireys. Alright, false alarm. Emma Stone is not dead. Yet. Like, let's never say never. I think, as with all of us, she will probably die. Probably.
I've carried a flashlight and a gun for so long that I feel naked without either. It's all too often that I need them. The darkness protects the taken. Shadows crawl over their
Emma
forms
Sloan.
like living things, protecting them from harm. Blows that would injure or kill a
Yeah, she
human
might be dead.
outright mean nothing to them as long as the
Or she may have
darkness
just gone
persists.
to a farm
But light
upstate
makes them
and is
vulnerable.
just enjoying her
Light
time
blows the shadows
out
away.
somewhere
The
in a
darkness that
field.
drives them is still in them, but now they're vulnerable. Flashlight and gun. Sometimes it feels they're all I have left.
Oh yeah, and we're really not paying attention to your writings here. I feel like we've got less... No, I think we actually, no, we've got the same amount of kind of guns as we did last time. I think we just got more options. You know, we got the SMG, we got the shotgun or the rifle. Semi-automatic this time. Possibly something else. 40 manuscript pages. Wowzers. Have to be a real nerd to get that one. Gonna try and get it. I would like to get it. Maybe not the combat shotgun, but there's apparently a machine gun in this game, and that does sound kind of bitchin'.
Spiders aren't really the work of the enemy. They're a side effect. A part of the Dark Place's less significant fauna that has managed to slip through the opening I made when I arrived. Less an animal than an idea that has assumed the form of an animal. Makes them no less dangerous.
Not a
But at
huge
least they're
fan
a
of this
little
development that
easier
there are
to deal with.
spiders in this.
The darkness doesn't protect them like the Taken, and thus they can be destroyed by either light or bullets right away.
Just drinking. Okay. Let's go face our possible arachnophobia together, chat. Hold my hand. We'll be strong together.
Hello? I'm Dr. Rachel Meadows, and... Wait a moment, it's you! I can't believe you dare show your face around here again.
Get him, fire department. Oh, nice jump. Good landing. Oh yeah, Rachel? How about now that I've killed some people, will you let me in? Oh, sorry. I was just so busy showing off for Rachel. You impressed?
Go away.
It wasn't me. I just look like it.
Are you serious? That's what you're going with? Please!
Is it working?
Trying to stop him. You saw those shadow things trying to kill me, right? I bet he got along with them just fine.
Yes. Yes, he did. All right. Come on in.
Thank you.
Can't wait for this lady to get killed as well. Don't take that out of context, Jet. Ah, damn it, I really need to piss. What's good, homie?
I figured I'd
take a moment to talk to you. There's a party next door. I'm feeling pretty good right now.
How good?
A little beer, a little fun, you know? It's nice. Listen.
You reckon they...
It's a little weird.
You reckon that's an actual, like, motel?
We don't just look the same.
And they filmed the...
I mean,
They filmed this first and then modeled the room based
I
off
know
of
you're
it?
right. So I was thinking maybe we could... These guys are getting out of control. Look, I feel like we're both victims of circumstance here.
We'll wait for the ads to finish before we move on too far. I haven't seen one of these mounts in a long time though. Oof. E-class. Oop. How dare you? Get him, Mr. Scratch. Get him.
Never mind.
Yeah, they really don't build TVs like they used to. Oh, sorry. Restricted area. Smile, you're being watched by CCTV. Oh, am I? Or am I watching the CCTV? I don't think I've ever actually been in one of these big observatories before. I think it'd be pretty cool to be in one of these. Fragile, eh? Helping out Jeff Bezos by making them order more stuff. Like, damn.
Just a moment, I'll send the lift down to you. I didn't expect to see anyone here tonight, but I'm relieved to see an actual person. That's assuming this isn't some kind of cruel trick on your part, of course.
Why does the observatory have just a thing of bullets and batteries? Batteries I can understand, but bullets? Are those science bullets?
Doctor, the man who looked like me, what did he want here?
There's a strange astronomical event happening right now. Something I can't begin to classify, but I think it's disabled our satellite. There's a very peculiar
Just the
signal
one?
that we're receiving.
A signal. That's what I'm here for.
Well, so was he. But he didn't seem to understand it at all. He got very angry, sabotaged our imaging array, and now we're blind. I believe the event is still going on, but we can't pick it up.
Is there something we can do?
What he broke is essentially just a special camera, but we can't use the telescope without it. There's a replacement in my car.
What?
If you can get that to me, we're back in
You
business.
just have like a replacement camera in your car at all times? Drive safe, inadequate? Astrophysics in motion.
Tell me more about the signal.
It's almost as if something's being transmitted to Night Springs. It's the strangest thing. It's quite elusive, almost as if it wasn't properly there. I don't know how to describe it.
So, what was the signal like?
I wish I knew. He appeared before I had a good fix on it. He was very pleasant when I was working, but when I isolated the signal, he suddenly forced me out of the control booth. He said it was none of my business. He seemed to change. Somehow he was very smooth and charming before that, but suddenly he became, I'm sorry. I'm not sure I want to talk about it.
Alright, we won't. Not gonna make the lady talk if she doesn't want to. We'll go down the other ramp this time. Except it's a staircase.
Good luck, and try to be careful. It's a very expensive part, and we don't have a replacement.
There's only one replacement.
Oh dear, that sounded more callous than I intended. Be safe.
Never! I'm Alan Wake. Being unsafe is my middle name. Alan Unsafety Wake. Or Alan NSFW Wake, maybe? Don't know. Oh, these are the spiders we heard so much about. Get out of here. Okay, so there's a lot of flashbang. A lot of flare.
This must be her car.
This must be her car. Well, it's actually licensed unlike any of the other cars in Alan Wake 1. That Old Chair magazine. Have you seen like those the videos or like photos of, I think it was a town in Australia, Wolf, where the spiders had just overrun it after like some rain had just come through or whatever, and it is just like that, just cobwebs as far as the eye can see. I don't think it was a town so much as it was like a creek near the town, but still it was crazy the amount of cobwebs that had turned up. I'm normally not too fussed about spiders. Not a fan of walking into cobwebs, don't get me wrong. Spiders themselves, I'm not too fussed by. What's good, science lady?
Found it!
Excellent. I'll operate the platform directly below the telescope so you can install the array. Don't worry, it's very easy. Hop on.
No. I've never really had to deal with snakes in any meaningful way. Wow, was that easy, huh?
Brilliant, you got it. I'll just run a quick diagnostic
Howdy,
on it.
Shadow, how you doing?
Yes, it's in perfect order.
How's things?
All right, we're good to go. Let's take a look at the skies.
Let's. I think that's rotating far too quickly. Cold. Interesting. I was going to ask if it was hot again.
We have to shut this down.
Classic English
There's a
weather.
problem with the automated coolant system. Somebody just interrupted the flow.
So now what?
Well, you could go and open the secondary coolant flow valves manually. I know it's dangerous there, but, well...
I got it!
I'm on my
please
way.
come talk to me if you have questions.
I wish I enjoyed hot chocolate more than I do.
Just remember, to release all 3 valves. It doesn't matter what order you do it in.
I like the idea of hot chocolate, but I've never really drunk it that much. I think it's because the hot chocolate is too hot. I like warm chocolate. Sorry, firefighters. Ideally with milk. What about yourself? With water? Or milk as well? Yeah, I mean, naturally it's just a creamier taste. Ooh la la, very classy. No, I've never done the marshmallows on top, really. I had one in Scotland. I can't remember where. And that was pretty legit. I think it was the deluxe one, and that did have marshmallows on it. Surprise, idiot. Now that is a good ragdoll.
Okay, that should do it.
Yeah, finally. But Wolf's not a huge fan. He's not a fan of this kind of weekend Alan Wake look. He's used to a more formal Alan. I was saying before, this kind of looks like if Alan was just kind of on a family vacation, and now all of a sudden he's got to kick some ass. I mean, I think this is just a flannelette shirt, really. Alan Wake. You thought. The full auto mini Uzi Tech 9, whatever it is a nice touch.
I released all the valves, Doctor. Is it working?
Just bear with me a moment. Yes, I believe you've got it sorted. It's working again. Nicely done.
The whole thing seems a lot less survival horror.
Look out, they found a way in.
Wow, you really sound concerned. Like, even burning off the darkness is a lot quicker. It's definitely a much more action game than the first one was, and I imagine the second one as well. Oh hey. Didn't see you there. Like that guy got his shield blasted off so much faster than he would have in the first game. I mean, the shotgun's more powerful as well. I think all of the weapons are just more powerful.
Sighted in now. I still have no idea what I'm looking at, but it's very strange.
I must be.
Very strange indeed. Oh, where are my manners? Please, come on up. I'm sorry, I was distracted.
He sounds like she's from Austin Powers, and I'm not just saying that because she's English. But she sounds like the female lead from Austin Powers.
Are we receiving the signal now?
Oh yes, it's coming in loud and clear. It's amazing. I'm not sure what it is yet.
Doing all right. Doing
Let
all
alone
right.
Where it's coming
I had to do
from,
some
but
work
it's
today.
interacting with our system
One of the
somehow.
clients at
Like
work
it was
has
intended
to.
for us. But I don't understand how that could be.
Maybe that's just
He's
how
really
the story goes.
particular about their
Is there a way
detail
I
on their
can-
invoices,
or
and it
however
wasn't.
this is supposed to
My
work?
timesheets were
I
not
think
quite
the
up to
signal is
spec,
incomplete somehow. But you
so
should
I
be
had to do
getting
that
a printout
today.
of it now.
Otherwise it was a relatively unremarkable day.
A printout
I would have
of a
liked to have gotten
signal.
more done, but
It too is a weapon
didn't in the
created
end.
by the champion of light. In its words, stirs a new reality. But it is incomplete, and yet it provides a roadmap for the man to follow, a course that will lead him to a place where he may confront his enemy.
this is definitely a little bit sourceless. No, the timesheets are definitely more manual for me. For better or worse.
The drive-in.
Now, what do we want to see? It
Once the
Just
site of
Desserts, A
lurid
Cannibal's Tale,
celluloid
Sunrise,
fantasies,
Ham, a
it's now
documentary,
the site of an
Samurai
art
vs.
exhibition.
Conquistador 2, or
And
the
yet,
Mexican Handoff.
It's the search for closure rather than culture that brings the
I'll be
champion
honest,
of light here.
that does sound tempting, but I'm more inclined with Samurai vs. Conquistador 2, The Return of Conquistador. That one sounds like it's gonna slap hardcore. Hold on, Sunrise wasn't on the previous one, was it? I can't be bothered to run down and find out. Excuse me.
He's gonna love me because I helped him.
Now, which
It's you.
is it all lady characters
That's
in this?
Fantastic.
Are you okay?
Go away. No, I want you. But you'll get angry if you're here. So you gotta go. You know I'll do what you want.
Okay.
I love you so much. Did you know that love hurts? Are you gonna hurt me now? 'Cause you should.
Lady, you got darkness on the brain. I think I can help you if I can get the lights on in here.
You can't turn the power back on. It's not allowed. You said.
So, where shouldn't I go so I don't turn the power back on accidentally?
It's
Got him, Alan.
the big building on the other side of the drive-in, but it's locked.
Using the noggin.
Where's the key? Just so that I know to avoid it.
It's on the wall next to the cash register. But you can't. You can't. Don't be bad.
I would never be bad. This
Hey,
guy?
no problem.
Me? Be
I'm
bad?
just gonna go do some other stuff. Scouts.
Yeah, she's somehow involved with the darkness. Sorry, I'm just gonna go past here and make sure I don't pick up the key. Oh look, it's this old Cher again. Hell yeah, great magazine. Highly recommend you give it a read. Ah, there it is. Okay, I made sure not to pick up the key.
The man has encountered this before. People whose integrity has been suborned by the insidious
A pretty
touch of
huge
the
screen.
darkness. He has experienced it himself, but merciful light burned away the darkness in his
Have you guys
brain.
ever been to a drive-in theater out of curiosity? I have not. I think there is one in Western Sydney I could go to if I wanted. But it's a long way from here. I'm more in the north. Oh, there's souvenirs. Check that out. See if we can get a drive-in theater plushie or something. I don't know if they were a thing or not in Australia. They're definitely not now. I don't know if they were.
Oh, look! Mr. Hero's here! You ready to save the day?
Hey, it's Mr. Scratch, the anti-me. No! Why are all the cars parked in a drive-in theater, actually, I just realized. No, more of the neo-Nazi people. Okay, we all separated? Hey, you're back, inadequate. You survived the commute. I knew you would. I knew that slightly beat up Nissan Altima wouldn't do you dirty. What's up? Me again. Damn. Look at that lack of inhibition. Oh, that's a good camera angle, actually. Much closer to the screen. You gonna get shot in the dick, man? I mean, if I ever did do a face reveal, it would definitely be in a full suit. You're not gonna catch me not looking fresh as hell.
You are gonna shit yourself when you realize what I have done.
Shut up!
That's rude. I would never do that. No, I'm the kind of fox that you can take to meet your parents. That's my dream. I'm a presentable fox. An assault rifle for 20 manuscript pages. And don't fall into the cactuses. That's still probably a bit spiky. Okay, let's go and make sure we don't accidentally restore the power. Is there a way in here? What's up? What's good? I need to get into there. Light and handsome. Ooh. Another one for the old screenshot folder. Oh, well, just a desktop there, I guess. Okay, so there's nowhere unless we have to cut through here. I can imagine. I do love that the ragdolls are better now. You know, they actually work. Oh, there we go.
Okay, I should be able to figure this out.
I'm going to turn them on an order. Hell yeah. I'm assuming that's good. Welcome on in, Wasabi. How you doing? How's the week treating you so far? Doesn't seem like a very good generator. I'd get that looked at if I was there. Can we walk the other way? Doesn't look like it. That's a real shame. Meowie? Oh well, that doesn't sound too bad.
Alice, my wife.
My wife?
The best thing that ever happened to me. She smiles and the darkness lifts. For her, I've tried things I otherwise never would. I've never really minded if it's made me feel like a fool. She's a photographer, and the world she sees through her lenses is unique and beautiful.
He has the vision.
She has the vision. She sees things others don't and knows how to make them visible to everybody. She did it with me, too. She teased out things I was only vaguely aware of. She always saw me in the best possible light.
That was probably me drinking, I think. Wait, am I meant to go around the back? Well, it worked. Can't say for sure if I was meant to do that. But I did it anyway, because I'm the bad boy of Twitch. Oh, I wonder what they're playing on this in this cinema.
You have no idea how badly you're screwed. It's gonna be a blast to watch you find out. Don't want to get hit by those.
Oh, sorry. I had to get rid of his shield first. That was rude of me. Fancy. Really gotta hit that F. The fancy. Hey, it's Evil Me again. Everyone say hi, Evil Me. Hey, you come back here. I need to make sure I save before I head up the mountain. So I don't have to take my shaver with me. Actually, Nanaquit, you might have a better chance of answering this, or possibly even Wasabi. Have you guys ever been to a drive-in theater? I haven't, and Shadow hasn't. But have you guys? Can we go check out the souvenirs first? No, that was just me, no spiders. Want to make sure we don't forget about this trip. Oh, sorry. I forgot. You did go once in Canada. How was it? I didn't ask that. How was it? Ah, they're closed. Damn it. Guess no souvenirs for us. Real shame. Guess it must be Night Springs over there. Did you have the, Oh, what's all this then? A crossbow. Oh, I'll try it. I'll give it a shot. Ah, yes. So it would definitely be more of a kind of not summer activity, I guess, over there. Sick. Oh, one shot, one kill. Not bad. Well, let's not waste it on the little fellas then. Or the scene from the Titanic. Could be many scenes. Hi, it's me. I made sure not to turn on the generator.
No, don't. Oh, it's not. It's you. Did you help me?
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Yes, I am. Thank you so much. I don't know what happened. There was this guy.
Before you say anything,
a guy.
I know I look like him, but I'm not.
Don't worry. You just don't feel anything like he does. He was in my head. I feel like I need to take 50 showers.
That's pretty early. I'm impressed the supermarket was open
that
at
asshole
6:30.
wanted to get into the projector booth. He was talking about fixing things so the sun never comes up. God, it didn't seem that weird when he was saying it. It sounded really good at the time.
You weren't yourself. The projector booth. That sounds about right. I need to get in there.
I have the access code for the door. Here.
Thanks.
Damn.
I'm just glad you showed up now. He said he'd be back after he'd arranged for some security.
Bye. Nope, I'll just take these flares real quick. Then again, I wasn't at 6. You know, at Sparrow's in the morning. But, when I went to the local shopping center supermarket at like, what was it, like 1 or 2?
Security system? I guess
it was really quite quiet. Quite a security system. Did that used to be a thing? How does one destroy the dark fountain? We blast it? Oh, we burn it. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I don't think we've got ones that stay anywhere near that open. 5:30 p.m. That sounds closer to... Well, I feel like the standard is like 9 p.m. for a supermarket here. But I guess kind of in between the two. Sick dodge. I feel like this definitely has a bit more of like a Resident Evil 6 vibe to it. A lot more action-packed. There are quite a few 24-hour service stations around the place. So that'd probably be your best bet if you needed something at like, 4 a.m. or whatever. You wouldn't be able to get everything, but if you needed regular bread or, you could probably get some ramen there, actually.
The Champion of Light can feel the fragment of the signal in his pocket.
Tell you what, the Champion of Light
The
looks
weapon
pretty
that can
disinterested.
change what will be. It's incomplete, but it's all he has.
That clock would be so loud. Just flipping over and over. Tom the Poet. A reference. It was late at night, the summer was almost over. Hold on, May? Okay. $11:52 a.m.? That doesn't sound right. That's better. Oh yeah, of course. Doi. Northern Hemisphere.
Oh, hell, this isn't going right.
Is this a good thing?
You've been up to something, haven't you? Too bad it's not gonna do any good. I'm a better you than you ever will be, and I've got all the time in the world. Everything you've got's going to be mine. Your life. Your wife!
Your knife? Sorry,
What are you
think of
gonna
other
do
rhyming
about it?
things.
The sun's never coming up now. I can keep this up forever. Show yourself! Whatever you say, buddy.
Drama. Now, there is a loop mechanic, like a time loop mechanic. So I'm wondering if we've time looped the end.
The rush of darkness is unstoppable.
Oh, the garage is a huge ripoff. But you pay for the convenience, I guess,
Time
right?
itself twists and tears, sweeping the Champion of Light.
I mean, even the local
back
convenience
with
store
its
is going to be more
dark
expensive than the
currents.
supermarket.
Again, he enters the world.
Yep.
But now he sees the trap for what it is.
It's a loop.
A maze that loops back into itself.
I'm here again. He sent me back.
That's right, there's going to be... Oh, it's not going to do this anymore. Got a lot of pew-pews, at least. That's kind of neat. Spider's webs, that's not good. Then again, the garages are just a rip-off full stop. Like, even the petrol is so expensive. Talk to Emma. I don't wanna...
Oh, not birds again. What
Oh, that's different.
the hell?
That's kind of metal. Damn. I'll add that to my list of why I shouldn't take up smoking. I mean, it's probably about the same price in AUD here. Like, I don't think it's $30 a packet, but it might be pretty close. They're taxed pretty heavily. Hey, Emma, it's me. Your boy.
Emma?
Alan
Here?
Wake. Hey, weren't you standing up last time?
Wow, it is you. I guess all of it really happened.
You remember me?
Kind of. I felt weird all day, like I could almost remember a dream I had, and then, just before sunset, I remembered the page.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go get those things again.
Not all of them. I went out and got them. Well, most of them. I felt stupid at first, but then it was getting dark, and those things started showing up, and one of them made
I do
off
find
with
it
the
just a little
battery.
bit weird that
It ran into the
it's
railroad
Alan
tunnel.
Wake and just
There
to
was no way I was gonna
interact with a
follow
bunch
him
of
there.
babes.
Sorry.
It's good you didn't. You should be careful. I mean, really careful.
Yeah, I kind of remember something. Something bad happened to me, didn't it?
Forget it. It doesn't have to happen again, okay? Just do what I say.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I
God,
wasn't
this is
quite
too
certain
weird. Am I going crazy here?
if I was
Just
imagining
go get
that or
that
not.
battery.
Ah, what the hell? Let's try out the nail gun. This is the one from the
Just
cover.
the battery. That'll save time.
Not my cover image, but from the actual camera image. This is the one that is there. Let's see if Captain Scratch has got anything different to say. Yep.
Okay. So this chick just came up to me and said she's my biggest fan.
I guess so.
I know. They all say that, right? And she's giving me the eye. So I make a couple of moves. We have a couple of drinks. And then things start happening. But I say I have to go to the bathroom first.
Cunning.
Uh-oh, right? She's got no idea. Watch this. This is gonna be priceless.
How loud is the TV? How does she not hear him monologuing?
That's nice.
How nice is it?
Are you tense? You feel a little tense.
Maybe a little. I had a crappy day.
Yeah?
Don't worry.
Omegle shut down like last year, didn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, don't stop. It's just getting good.
Watch this.
Wow, she died quick. Like, immediately. I don't remember the battery being this far away. Oh yeah, I mean, I definitely knew that Omegle was a pretty risky site to go on. If you didn't want to see anything, you know, outside of clothes.
Now Night Springs is in Arizona, although not for long. It's in Arizona because whatever the town that has become Night Springs is really called is located near one of the thin, worn places in the world where dreams and reality flow together and life is always a little strange. Perfect analogy for Night Springs. I can't return to the real world. I've tried, but I'm operating on dream logic, forcing the door open a crack so I can slip through. I can enter the strange little town of Night Springs. All I did was put it in Arizona for one night.
I never used that kind of site. As you may have noticed, I'm not a huge fan of deploying
this
a
should be
webcam.
perfectly safe.
So I definitely wasn't going to do that with just randoms on the internet. Hell, I don't even take selfies, really. I don't know if I warranted that.
Now I just need her to charge this up.
It's definitely why I love VTubing. Okay, so you can just burn them down with your torch. No. Okay, so the nail gun's kind of trash. At least it feels like it is. Yeah, that took far too many rounds to take out just like 4 spiders. Yeah, sorry about that. They're all gone now. I've defeated them. With my skill. Oh, there might be more coming out. There are more. How did you know? I don't know if they're workout shorts so much as they are just shorts that were free for this model on Gumroad. I'll be with you in a second. I don't think these are workout shorts though, because they've got like belt loops on them. I think these are just shorts.
Found the battery.
Okay, I'll charge it.
I'll charge it just with my
Try not to get killed.
female magnetism, I guess. Well, I guess they're the... I mean, outside of some sort of, I don't know, underpant or bikini bottom, they're probably the most exposed you can be while still wearing something underneath. I think I might change to a shotgun or something instead of the crossbow as well. Right after this. Oh, missed. Missed again. I'm having a great time. There we go. Nothing good old 9mm Parabellum can't fix.
Well, here we go again. Better get ready to run.
Inadequate is being so good right now. The bestest boy.
I'm trapped in the darkness. He has started appearing.
He.
Mr. He can travel back into the
interesting.
world effortlessly, and he loves to rub my face in it. At first, he was just an echo in the darkness, a flicker beyond the edge of my vision. Now he started showing himself, getting bolder all the time, telling me what a great time he's having in the world while I'm stuck here, and what he plans to do, especially to Alice. All the moves I have left are dangerous and desperate. I have no choice. I have to hunt him.
Let's get that CD in. We'll run away from the copyrighted music. And then we'll leg it because the satellite's coming in. It's gonna go kaplamo. Any second now. Kaplamo. I don't know how it, again, don't know how it makes it that through space. Yeah. I mean, it's a good song. I do enjoy it, but would prefer it not in my stream. Or at least not on the same track as the gameplay. Because then Twitch can get a little bit pissy about it. Oh, was this in Midnight Club 3? Oh, you're here. This is different. Hi. I was lucky, we're almost out of bullets.
We'll be in trouble. Better hurry.
I haven't played a Tony Hawk since, like, Pro Skater 2, maybe.
Emma! Coming! It's not the bad thing! Nothing!
Get out of it, big bikey man. What again? Take that. What's the favorite band that you discovered?
It's okay.
Via Tony Hawk. How'd you do that? This is your mind.
Really bad feeling about all of this.
I'm gonna need those keys to the
Primus.
diner now. There's a motel key there that I have to get.
Oh, hey, you don't have to do that. I have the motel master key. I work for the same company, you know. What's at the motel?
Well, there's a dead guy. He's got something I need to get into the Mount Redtooth Observatory.
God.
Oh, I also work at the Mount Redtooth Observatory. Do you want the keys for that too?
You wanted to know about the guy who looked like you, didn't you?
The last time you said he had a party, but you didn't go.
No, that's not true. I did go.
That's not true. I did go.
It was really great at first.
And he's a lot cooler than you.
I didn't see it myself, but I hear he turned nasty. He hurt a bunch of guys pretty bad, and there was this girl, she died. But I didn't hear about that until afterwards. I thought that he was so charming.
And
when did this all happen? Didn't this happen just tonight?
That's right. I wasn't involved. I wasn't involved with that at all. I don't know what happened.
Fine. I need to check out these motel rooms. You're gonna stay here this time, right?
Because the last time I didn't, and that thing, whatever it is, happened to me.
That thing,
Yeah. ... I don't want you to get hurt again.
This wasn't supposed to happen again!
The memory of her own face haunts Emma
Oh, well.
Sloan and fills her with
She's
dread.
probably had a good
This
run.
time, she does as she's told. It's not enough to save her. It's said that nobody knows what the future might bring, but for this man, it's no longer entirely true. A weaker man might simply give up.
He's probably
but
fine.
The champion of light is an expert on destiny. Sometimes the puppet and puppeteer
Yeah, we'll get it next time. Next time.
Can be one.
Next time she'll survive for sure. I mean, there's something about someone who shares your interests, full stop, right?
Mount Redtooth, its top littered with man-made eyes that stare into the endless depths of space. Tonight,
which one's the crime scene
champion of
cleanup
light
game?
will depend on them to pick out
A man of
message
culture, I see,
from
Wasabi.
the ether.
I can think of, what is it, Viscera Cleanup Duty, which is kind of like the if Space Marine had a sequel where you came in afterwards and cleaned everything up. But I think there's also like a 2D.
As history repeats itself.
Is this
the man
what I'm thinking of? A
remembers
2D
the
kind
patterns.
of like.
He knows that he needs the missing part for the telescope.
What is it? Like something Miami or whatever.
That's where the camera should be.
We have to go in and clean up after, like, the assassin has come through, basically. Stanley's Home Improvements. For all your home improvement needs under one roof. I don't know. I've only really just heard about it, or, like, thought about it in terms of streaming. Tell you what, I do feel a lot worse shooting these fighters than I did ever about shooting the deputies in Alan Wake 1. And I think that's ACAB, baby. Just coming back. Oh, there's a lot of you, huh? Ow. It would be cool if that guy, instead of throwing, like, rocks basically at me, threw, like, oh, excuse me, threw the opposite of flashbang grenades, and instead of just, like, lighting up the screen white, it lit up this, just completely blanked out the screen.
I know it's been 2 years.
Like
I know
flash
Alice
back,
has moved on.
flash black grenades or
I tried to
something like
find
that.
a way back to her, back to my life, but escaping the dark place is almost impossible. Time does strange things here, but dreams and radio signals can pierce the
Radio
veil between the worlds.
signals!
I catch glimpses and echoes.
You can
of
still
the
get
world.
NPR.
Sometimes I send messages out. I can only pray that they hear them.
I've heard it's fine. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm also just not too fussed by it. The developer also just sounds a bit weird. Like, they made a point of putting out a thing that if you get the game early, you can't, or you, yeah, there's like guidelines where you're not allowed to stream it and also have like feminist propaganda or talk about politics. I think specifically Chinese politics.
Taken may
when you
well
do
be
it.
the tool
And it's
the
like,
darkness favors over any other. At some point, they used to be human, but whatever humanity they once had is long gone. Now
I
they're
mean, it
just
would be
shells
different.
covered and filled by darkness. The taken Mr. throws at me are more grotesque and varied than the ones I first encountered in Bright Falls. But I know how to deal with them. I'd be lying if I said they don't frighten me. But I've survived worse. I can't let them stop me.
Can't let them stop me. No combat shotgun for us just yet, chat.
Stories come naturally to us. We can't help it. There are many different worlds, many competing realities within our heads,
Ain't that the
fueled by
truth?
books, television, even barely remembered childhood tales. There's an endless supply of fictional concepts more familiar to us than anything or anyone real. We have a far greater connection to the fictional characters we know and love than the random people we pass on the street. Our destinies and inspirations are shaped by
You can fit a lot in
lies,
this box, man. This
myths,
is like a
and fables.
This is a really good van life situation. You'd probably just want to pop the... Well, I would want to pop the top just a little bit more and have the bed up there. Because you could fit quite a bit in here. We'll just wait for the ads to finish before we keep on trucking. Maybe if it was a collapsible roof, so it was down when you were driving and then you lifted it up when you stopped. Like on some of the smaller caravans or whatever, that might work. Because as I've said before, the two things that I would desperately want in a motorhome or whatever, welcome on in, Wrench, how you doing, is a toilet and a shower. I'm not too fussed about a kitchen. That can be outside. But it's the toilet and the shower that needs to be inside. Actually, thank you, Wrench. I will just check if I've locked my door. And I'll also go to the bathroom. I had, in fact, locked the door. Maybe you wanted to speak Spanish. Espanol. Alright, let's go get this imaging array. Well, I mean, this is a 360 game. That's why I was kind of asking about it. Well, this shortcut may be a little bit rough. That's fine. I'm not sure myself. I think Alan Wake 1 would be my favorite 360 game. Then again, the Earth Defense Force games can be pretty fun.
I've seen the enemy, and it's me. I've faced dark horrors before, things that live in the unimaginable pressures of the world beyond our own. Sometimes they masquerade as humans. That's what ultimately lurks inside Mr. Scrooge. He's every mean-spirited tabloid story about me. An evil caricature. A creature formed in that vague territory.
The 360 store was turned off, certainly.
Who heard a story about me. An urban legend made flesh.
I don't know if that means that you can't...
My dark half. Brought to life.
I think that just means you can't buy them anymore. Like the digital games. I think you can still download them, but I'm not entirely certain about that. Pog. Is that Pog? Maybe. I mean, you can still buy physical discs, of course. You made me miss my shot. Okay, there you go. Yes, I saw that you ChatGPT was able to figure out what you were talking about. Have you played it since? The Evil Within. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've got that somewhere. I haven't played it myself. Is she enjoying it, The Evil Within?
It needed words. It needed me to write its way into our world. She was leverage, a hostage. I complied.
And Sega GT, is that...
I put in a
it's a racing game, I imagine, but is it like a rally game?
I was hunted by shadowy enemies, but I faced the darkness. I fought it with light. I drove it back. I saved Alice, but it came with a cost. I was trapped in the dark
track racing. Okay, for some reason, I was just thinking about this. I just associate Sega with rally racing rather than on the track. I don't know why. No, I think he means like on asphalt, like on the Nuremberg Le Mans, that kind of track. Rather than Usain Bolt. Oh, just got it. Okay. I've played Dead Space 1, and that was quite spooky. It seems, admittedly, as I said, I haven't seen it, but it seemed quite like Event Horizon in some respects, Dead Space. With that kind of, whatever it's called, genre of horror, the kind of almost beyond comprehension, otherworldly horror that H.P. Lovecraft made famous. Can't remember. It's gonna annoy me.
It's you! How dare you! No, wait. It isn't you, is it?
No.
I suppose you'd better come in. I'll unlock the door.
Thanks.
No, I'd rather not, thank you. I'd rather turn up the lights and crank up the lights and turn down the volume.
You'll have to forgive me, but this feels
What is
very
BCZ branch?
Seems like this has all happened before.
I have the replacement part for your telescope.
Oh, Horror Dream
Doctor.
because of a game. Yeah.
All right. Let's get it installed.
I'll fix it with my bullets. So fixed.
I think we can give this a go, although I have this strange feeling that something will
Don't
go
start
wrong.
it up yet. There's a problem with the coolant system.
Yes, that's right. I remember. All right, let me think. If they're sabotaging it, they'll be at the primary coolant pipe outside. If you can secure it, we should be ready to pick up the signal. That is why you're here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'll take care of it.
Let me out.
Go. If you have the time, I'd appreciate if you came up here and explained a few things. All of this is very strange to me.
Don't have the time. I haven't had nightmares per se in a while, but I've definitely had dreams where it just doesn't quite feel right, you know? It's very flowy cloth movement now that you mention it. Maybe you're just desensitized.
The pressure of success got to me. My
Pushing
White House was
down
the
on me.
sole thing in my life that anchored me.
Pushing down
Suddenly it
on
wasn't
you.
enough.
Something,
I couldn't write
something.
anymore. I distracted myself with wild parties
Under
and whatever
pressure.
trouble I could scare up. I wallowed in the drama of my life, sure that Alice would stick with me even though she didn't sign up to be the lifeline of a torture artist. It was my dumb luck she's not the type to give up.
Radiation. Did you have nightmares when you were like 6 or 7 though? Having seen, you know, the zombie flesh eaters and what have you? Huh. I mean, I got I got freaked out watching the Elmo movie when I was 7. So you're a braver fox than I am. Or Kit, I guess it would be at that point.
There are places where our world is worn thin, and another reality brushes against ours. One such site is Cauldron Lake near Bright Falls, Washington.
This is the same kind of language that they use for
that other reality is dark, vast,
Control,
and malleable,
when they're talking
always
about
in flux.
altered
In
world
its
events
depths
and
dwell
stuff.
vast forces and alien energies. They're dangerous.
Yes.
But in one of these places, if you
I
know
think you're
how,
right. I
you can
would say
channel
maybe
the
not
power of
just
that place and
Counter-Strike
use it to
maps,
shape
but they just
reality.
feel like multiplayer maps, right? Like I could see this being in Call of Duty, for example. Halo, yeah, absolutely. But I feel like there was one kind of similar. Maybe with a radar dish on a hill or something? I feel like I've seen something like that somewhere.
As a storyteller, my first real love was crime. And
My
it
first
in
real love
that
was
genre
crime.
that I
Not as a
featured my
genre,
first
though.
novel,
I just really
starring
like
a
stealing
perpetually
things.
miserable Alex Casey, whose entire life was a wound
Radiohead?
that never healed. The books sold as fast as
Like
they
the
hit
band?
shelves. I wrote 5 more Alex Casey books, and they all were bestsellers. I
Dunno.
became rich. I became famous. Success brought...
I haven't heard any music recently. Oh wait, was that the name of the map? Maybe. I never had a 360, so this was only like partial memories from like LAN parties or, you know, going to cousins' houses.
When Dr. Rachel Meadows got the call from Michael, telling her to hurry to the observatory, she didn't waste any time. It had been a nice
LAN.
party. She'd had a good time, but her social life would always play second fiddle to the mysteries of space. Michael never showed up, of course. He pulled over at the wrong rest stop. She never even thought about him at the time. The phenomenon in the sky above her was too fascinating.
What do you mean pulled over at the wrong rest stop? Did he get shanked?
These beings hate the light, am I correct? You should be able to turn on the lights and secure the area that way.
Doctor, can you hear me? I think we're good to go.
All right. I'll start looking for the signal. Please, head back.
Oh no! They hate the light, but they hate cars more, it seems.
I guess they didn't like that.
Well, thank you for giving me a way out. It's fine. Ugh. Wow, you took that like a champ, Alan. Maybe, but I mean, it's weird they would take this long. Yeah, well, thanks for stopping by. Well, I mean, that's the least of our concerns, really. Oh, up the ramp. Oh, it's the ramp. Light. Hope you get some good grub. So rude. Rylan Drake 1. I'm Rylan Drake, and I'm an author. Not very successful, but I am an author. I mean, it is probably one of the most requested games to come to PC. Definitely out of, like, the 360 era. Probably because it's the only one from the 360 era that isn't on the... Yeah, we all love Shadow. Oh, we got another update from Mr. Scourge. What's up, big guy?
I know what you're thinking. Evil twin, supernatural powers.
Oh, that was a table tennis game, yeah?
Most of the time, I just like to keep things basic. I want you to understand that.
It's weird how different Rockstar is now to it was like in the 360 era.
Need to get your hands dirty? No batteries, no moving parts, just physics. That's technology you can depend on. It's a classic.
Resident Devil 1.
Speaking of classics, you need to be careful with this one, though. If the victim suddenly twists,
Rears of
yourself. It's
Rears of
really
Door
a workhorse, but
1.
I'm a sucker for this style. Now this is more like it. You've got slip-resistant grip.
Gran Turismo 1.
You really want that traction once you're wrist deep in somebody. The blade's stiff enough so it won't open by accident in your pocket, but it's still really easy to open with just one hand. Now that's a big thing for me. I know what you're thinking. It's too big, too heavy. But sometimes you just need the extra oomph.
Gran Turismo.
If you're talking intimidation, this is gonna do the job.
Rage of the Empires 1.
Dismemberings and whatnot. You know, the messy jobs.
Gran Turismo 1. Duran Turismo.
MacGyvered with this stuff. Okay, now guns. Not a big fan. I mean, how are you
Alright, thanks,
supposed
Mr.
to
Scratch.
really
We'll leave you
connect
to
with
it.
somebody with a bullet?
There's also Rosa Horizon 1.
It's working. Please, come up here.
Oh, yeah? Read for Dead. Red for Dead. No, what was it? Yeah, Red for Dead. Yeah. I gotta figure out a classic like Left 4 Dead.
Find the signal.
What's up?
Yes, I don't think it's quite the same thing we had, the last time. Still, we're definitely picking it up.
Are we getting the complete signal now?
I'm afraid not. Take a look at it yourself. I'm printing out a hard copy now. I'd like to ask you a question or two before that, though, if you don't mind.
I do.
Another printout.
The
Another
rims.
signal fragment. The message
classic
is still
series,
not
The Rims.
complete, but it's another piece of the weapon he has built against his adversary. Mere words on a
It's a game where you play as
but in the right
sentient. Why did I suddenly
they
become a
will hold
Kiwi?
back the
Sentient
darkness.
wheels. Rim Ditty 1. Where you have to make a city of rims. To also make music, I guess?
The last time the man came
I mean,
to
The Rims is
try
very
them,
good.
It did not end well. He hopes to avoid that fate
Last time,
this time.
The Man.
He hopes that what he has brought with him to this place is enough.
The man laughs at workplace safety.
Ugh. Serena's probably out of her mind again. But I'm gonna need that key so I can get the power back on.
It is good that there are a lot of
I'm really just here
Sims
to get the key
competition
so I can
coming
get
out.
the power back on.
Do you want to hold me down? It's okay. I know you like that.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
just
please,
grab
I'm
the
just
keys.
for the keys.
I could be like your wife. Little wifey.
Blah blah
waiting
blah
at
blah
home
blah
for
blah blah.
hubby. Or you could be the mailman.
Yeah, how about I be the writer and get the keys? Thank you. Hey, can you hold that for me? Thank you. Thank you, Wrench. Pokemon Gold. It's like Pokemon Gold, but better. Man. That's the 10-cent Sims game? Or Rims game, sorry. There's that, and there's also what's the other one? Paralives, which is an indie kind of one, which also looks quite good. Oh. No. Oh, I got knocked out of the way there. I'm fine. Got such a stable footing. Sounds familiar. I can't place it. There have been a few of these Sims knockoffs, which I'm very excited about. I don't know. I haven't been keeping as close a track of the games industry as I used to. Hey, me again.
I want to talk about Alice. Just look at her. She's really beautiful, isn't she? Your wife.
My wife.
Well, our wife, really. Just my wife soon.
Wife.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna treat her like the others. She's special.
No, I'm very pleased that they're getting some competition, because I've always found it very weird that they've just been able to exist in this category on their own.
So talented. You haven't seen her new work, of course.
Alright, that's enough of that.
Oh, it takes my breath away. Really, she's that good.
Might be spiders about. Just as a heads up for any arachnophobes in the chat. Heard some skittling.
You're like a little hamster in a wheel. Go ahead and keep running for all the good it'll do you.
Maybe I will. Like I've been ventriloquist. I got him. I'll be interested if you're able to find out the name of it, just because I don't know the name of it myself. Yay, we got an assault rifle. An M16. Cheeky save.
The
Survival in
dark
the dark
place
place.
is utterly hostile to human life. It eats at your mind, wants you to succumb to madness. Your own thoughts can turn against you. Every shadow
Yeah,
conceals
that
a
just
threat
happens in
that
the dark
attacks
place,
at the
right?
slightest sign of weakness. You're under endless assault. Every day is a struggle for survival. But I've learned to take care of myself. I focus on Alice, our life together, my need to be with her. That takes me a long way in the dark place. As long as I have my gun and the flashlight.
And I got my pew pew. Not ideal. Well, I mean, if it's a Chinese company, it makes sense, right?
For Serena Valdivia, burning the midnight oil was more of an exception than a rule. A procrastinator and a perfectionist, she often worked when she wouldn't be disturbed.
I guess that's the lady
Tonight
up
was
there,
especially
Serena.
important. The film festival would open tomorrow, and there was still so much to sort out. It wasn't that the work hadn't been done. She just didn't feel like she had completely mastered everything yet.
Spiderwebs. Oh, that's not quite right, but yeah, the spirit was there. Luckily, Shadow's not here. Get some more bullet. Are you a bit spooked by spiders too? Okay. Fair enough. Actually, I wonder, is there an arachnophobe setting? Well, if there is, it doesn't look like I can find it here. Turn that all the way up as well. It's a real shame. Got through it. It does sound like the assault rifle is firing down the hall from us. Doesn't sound like it's firing next to our face. Phobia of spiders is probably going to be one of the more common phobias, I would imagine. Wonder why. I mean, the skittering nature of them is not particularly cool.
If you die, you lose. If you quit, you lose. If you make it to the end of the loop, you still lose. Sucker.
Hey, try on that, please. Oh, you survived. Like the guns in... No. I don't think regular chatters are. I turned it off because I was getting a lot of spam bots for a while. So I've restricted it just to VIPs. If you wanted to just put it in the Discord, that would work though. I need to check how many I've got left, actually. VIP spots, that is.
It's been 2 years since I came here. Being that long without Alice
Were you looking to
breaks
put
my heart.
the link
And I know
for
it broke hers.
the
I know
10
she
cent
thinks I'm
social,
dead.
the
How can
10
I blame
cent
her for
Sims
that?
game? Can we change that back? Is it done? That part is done. Yes. Ooh. Oh no. Ah. Thank you very much. Inadequate, and what a fine choice of target for that gift sub. Now, where is the link option? Permitted terms and phrases? Nope. Locked terms and phrases? Also nope. I cannot find it, sorry.
It'd be a crime to pretend that she owes me anything. She took all the stupid, self-indulgent bullshit I brought into her life and still stood by me. Still loved me. It's no betrayal. But I'm a better person now than I used to be. I want to be that person with her.
Oh yeah, back to the dark fountain. What's R6M? All I can think of is like Rainbow Six, I don't know, Meridian or something. Rainbow Six Siege Mobile, I was close. I didn't know they were making a mobile version of it. I guess it makes sense, everyone's making a mobile version of their games these days. Particularly if you're a shooter. And especially if you're a battle royale. I'm surprised Rainbow Six is though. It doesn't seem like the kind of game that could translate well to mobile. Seems a bit too intense for that. Yeah, we didn't make it into the projector building last time, did we? Oh no, we did, and then we changed the clock and the calendar, and then we looked back. That's when we groundhogged.
The Champion of Light knows that the time itself is about to end. At least for him. He can feel the dead end rushing towards him, but there is time to act.
You reckon I can play this Death
Incomplete
Rally
or
machine?
Not, he has the weapon.
I don't have the whole thing, but maybe it's enough.
It was late at night, summer was almost over, there was a film noir poster visible, the spotlight illuminated the red fire extinguisher. Okay. Nope, one more. Film noir poster. It's a TV, not a poster. How do you like them apples? Not enough, apparently. Thank you, Wasabi. Thank you for doing the research.
Not enough. You're trying to be cute, aren't you? What are you up to?
Trying
It's a
or
waste of time,
succeeding?
buddy. You should just lie down and die. Let me take over. This is the only thing you've got coming to you. From here to eternity. No matter how many times you come back.
That had real. Ah, damn. Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Time folds back on itself. Again, his senses scream as the very impossibility of what is happening assaults them. But the champion of light endures.
That's a pretty sweet title.
Each time he gets a little closer, each time another detail falls into place. Now the trap works against the Herald of Darkness.
Let's go! Gotta protect the world from darkness or something. Hey, you're new. Ooh, and you're a big boy too.
Holy shit.
Oh, you're a real big boy.
What are you, the King Hillbilly?
Burn him up, Alan. Okay. There might not be much on the English web, maybe? Maybe it's kind of still confined to the Chinese web or something like that.
Thor and Odin Anderson, old gods of Asgard. I still don't quite know what to make of them. I know they used to be rock stars who modeled their stage personas after Norse gods. I know they're old. I know that in their day they fought
when
the
they
darkness
weren't
as I
old.
do. I know
Thor
they're
and
demented
Odin,
and insane,
Thor and
ravaged
Odin
by age and
were just
self-abuse.
the gods of
But there's
Asgard,
something in them,
and then when they became
something
old, they were
powerful
the
that
old
took
gods of
hold when they were
Asgard.
touched by the powers beyond. A thing that goes far beyond just
Or maybe they were the
stage
young
names.
gods of Asgard before.
Something godlike.
Should have used my flare gun, actually. That would have made more sense. On that big fella. Or a flashbang. Got a few of those.
Right on cue, bubbling to the surface from untold depths, the horrors come. The emerging monsters do not expect the warm reception that has already been prepared for them.
Hmm. Quick, deploy the Kasabian. They'll never expect Kasabian. The darkness would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for Kasabian. You just know that they were like, yes, It's gonna drop as soon as it hits the top of that tower. It's gonna be sick. I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for those meddling Kasabian kids. That's good. Hold that. That was an uncomfortable looking position to hold the rifle.
Next stop, saving Emma.
This time for real. Unlike the last 3 times what we did. Yes, slow motion. Ooh, right in the waiting vegetable. Oh, I missed that one. That's kind of embarrassing. He's so large. How did I miss that? The guy's the size of a house.
Is it bad that this time I just went, oh, he's gonna be right along to save my ass?
Not as long as I show up, I guess.
Yeah, the assault rifle is very good anti-Birdman material. Sorry, let me reload. Please hold. Hold, please.
Clear now.
I was confident. I knew it would be fine.
Yeah, thanks for saving me again. I'd hate to die before I'm scheduled to be murdered.
Same.
I guess I have you to thank for setting everything up at the oil derrick.
Yeah, well, I figured that if we were going to go over this again, we might as well try to be smart about it, huh?
I appreciate it. You took a big chance doing that. You okay?
What do you think? I've died twice. I remember everything pretty clearly now. You said I was gonna be okay.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, it's not your fault. I think one of those, what did you call them? The takers?
God bless
I think
America.
They did something to the power and they got me that way.
I'm sorry.
But I got the keys.
We need
to the
a
dead guy in that
we need
room.
to somehow mod in
Not handing
just
them
like a
over
waving
until you
American
do
flag
something
behind him
about
as he's
this.
standing
I'm
there.
sick of getting killed.
Fair enough.
Maybe an eagle going.
You seem calmer now.
I tried freaking
You
out.
seem calmer
It didn't
now.
do much good for me. I guess I get used to the previous stuff.
How about now? Are you still calm?
Plus, I figured I'd take the edge off, you know?
You got high?
Those herbal supplements are pretty good, huh?
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Emma's out here blazing it. Save Emma by securing the fuse box. Hey. Go on, get. You rapscallion fire station workers. I'll be with you in a second. Damn, I would look good doing that. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that the American eagle, in particular, is a pretty kind of bird in terms of being impressive. I've heard that in Alaska they are basically like seagulls, just like eating out of the bin.
Barry. I don't know what to do about him yet.
Eagle!
I mean, I'm not gonna keep him around, that's for sure.
What's funny is that the eagles screech.
Ow! Ugh, little parasite.
Damn, don't you talk smack about Barry.
That's the best you can do.
Hey, really? I was doing my best to shoot you.
I actually kinda like the guy. He's a plucky little butterball. He plays plays the clown. That's a hard road to take. But I don't need...
What would you, as I'm putting you on the spot here, inadequate, as our American
Night
representative
Springs
currently in
doesn't
chat,
exist.
what is
It's
your
a fictional town from the
top
TV
bird?
show I used to work on.
Your top bird
It was
in it.
Any Place USA, a place we used as a backdrop for whatever strange story we had that week. One of the stories I wrote for the show involved a man, the champion of light, fighting his evil double, the herald of darkness. It was
I think
something
our
I'd written
top
back
bird-
in the real world, something
I mean,
had
Puffin
linked
is a
to,
good bird.
a framework
I was going
I
to say
could
our
build
top
on.
bird is probably the
adapted it
Adelie
into a new
penguin.
story.
The little
This
ones
story.
that kind of hang out on the southern coast of Australia. They're pretty cute.
Emma
We do
wasn't
have some
sure
pretty
exactly
bitching
when the
eagles,
man
I'm pretty
arrived at the
sure.
motel. But from what she could tell, the party started almost immediately. It was infectious.
Puffins are apparently
spreading from one room to
incredibly
another.
social
He was
creatures
mercurial, almost as if he was flickering through the
and
scene, telling a joke
desperate
here,
to fit in.
throwing an insult there, oozing sex and
Cardinals
violence
are
and
very good too.
excitement. She had never seen someone like this before.
And I guess on that note,
He looked at
like
her
the
and
little
smiled,
robins,
and she felt her heart flutter a little.
there's
She knew he
something
was the kind of
delightful
man
about just
mothers
seeing
worry
them
their daughters
kind of
about,
whip through the
But
trees.
she told herself it didn't matter.
Now there's more pages. Oh, there's a pool. Oh, it's empty. I guess it's winter. But still. It is Arizona. You'd think you'd leave it at full. I don't think it's in any danger of freezing over.
I have seen the darkness twist flesh into new shapes before, but encountering these giants is an extremely disturbing experience.
I guess
It's as if the genre has been
the
switched on me.
Australian bird, I just thought
There's
about it,
something
is the
out of
emu,
Pulp
of
Fiction.
course.
Twice as tall as normal men and stronger than forklifts, their lumbering gait and slow-witted demeanor brings to mind some kind of mean-spirited caricature of a feeble-minded
It's got to be the emu. I'm actually kind of disappointed in myself that I didn't think of that straight away. It's on our crest, for crying out loud. Let me at it, I can see it right there. Yeah, you're not wrong. The pigeon or even like the seagull. Hey.
Okay, I really don't think they can get to the power now.
Thank you. That's
I don't think they can get to the power now because I've
Um,
pushed the
here's the
lever
keys that
up,
you needed.
and I don't think they can pull it down.
Hey, I have to tell you, at the diner, I went there with him. The guy who looks like you, okay? I know I said that I didn't.
Yeah, I figured. Want to talk about what happened at the diner?
There was this guy from the observatory, and he just attacked the poor dude, smashed his face into the tabletop a bunch of times.
Damn, I'm so angry about that.
I didn't know that he was gonna do that. I swear. And I just ran. I just left him there. I didn't even try to help.
There was nothing you could have done. It's not your fault.
Do you reckon I can shoot a foot?
He's dead in the hotel room
I think
now,
I did.
so excuse me if I feel pretty shitty about it anyway.
No, but I think like how pigeons will. I don't think pigeons would be here in Arizona necessarily, but I think they would be in Las Vegas, or like the biggest city of Arizona, whatever that is. But I think seagulls are the same, but for coastal areas, coastal cities.
My
The
own
twisted
face
mirror.
peered back at me from the TV screen. For a moment, I struggled with the sensation of deja vu. How many times have I seen
But I do
myself
think
like this
pigeons, out of the
And then
two,
there
are
was
definitely
that
more
easy
like
grin that
universal.
never seemed quite as quick or natural on my own lips. The dark, malicious twinkle in the eyes. And I knew who I was looking at. As he pulled back and revealed the room behind him, my throat went dry.
I know
There
that
was
some
nothing
people
I
are
could do but
pretty down
watch.
on pigeons, you know, the flying rat and all that kind of stuff. But I rate pigeons, they're pretty cool. Look, they might not be the coolest, but they're pretty cool. He's gonna try and pick up some more pages so we can get that combat shotgun.
Getting the Andersons into the recording studio was a struggle and a half. But once they actually picked up the instruments, something happened. They were two old men, and they weren't. They were doddering bags of bone, and they were barely contained power. And there was music. Barry rubbed his hands together.
I think rats can be pretty cool.
Now all they needed
I think
was
I'm probably more of a
some direction on how
mice
to make
person,
things
to be
a little
honest.
more
A
modern.
mouse person, I should
Barry
say.
had never produced a thing in his life, but he knew what he liked. He knew Balance Slays the Demon was going to be a hit.
But I do think the black rats have never recovered from the Black Plague.
Alice
in terms
and
of
Barry,
reputation
my wife
damage.
and my best friend, are easily the two most important people in my life. And they've never really gotten along with each other. I suppose both of them resent the other's intrusions into what they considered their domain. After I was gone, they maintained an uneasy truce. My book stayed in print, still selling, the licensing machine churned away. She was my wife and controlled the intellectual property. He was my agent and took care of the business. I wish they found more common ground than that.
I feel like maybe they do in Alan Wake too, but they should make it a little bit more about the fact that Alan Wake, this famous writer, vanished off the face of the earth. Wait, hold on. These are mounted backwards. These are cooling the outside, not the inside. That's just poor form. That's just bad use of power. I don't care if you're using the Hoover Dam. That's just not what you do. What else do I think is a pigeon?
The fate of countless individuals hangs in the balance, threatened by the machinations of the Herald of Darkness. And yet, for a moment, the Champion of Light breathes a little easier. He has saved one life. For this moment, it is enough. And soon, perhaps...
Hell yeah, we saved a life.
...to this.
Emma didn't get murderized. I mean, it's not exactly much to look at, this loading screen, but it does happen very quickly, at
Returning
least.
to the observatory for what he hopes is the final time, the man feels anticipation and dread in equal measure.
Thinking about this is maybe a bit too large for a Call of Duty map.
What he needs.
It's more of a 16 versus 16 minimum size map, I think.
Hello, I was expecting you. I've already taken care of the imaging array, but you should still look into securing the primary coolant flow. With some luck, you may be able to light the area before these things even show up.
Oh no, the things, they've shown up. How does one get in here? Oh, you can climb. How quaint. There we go, thank you for doing that. Hey fella, how you doing? Let me get at the big one. I mean, now that you say that, doves and pigeons do look very similar. Oh no! I can't move because sucker, I'm in a cutscene, idiot.
I believe we're ready to look into the sky.
Right there, Doctor.
Then he throws this car, but I'm gonna shoot it out of the air. Pew, 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 pew. I didn't shoot it out of the air. I'm sorry, Doctor. By the power invested in me by the animators, I take no damage. Ciao. How did he not die? Well done. Oh, there's a page up here. I think there's a non-zero chance we might have... Nope! I was going to say we might be close to 40. No, we've only got 32.
This creation is exhilarating and frightening. Subtext and symbols loom eager to take effect. Causality and consequence become domino chains that stretch into infinity. The more fundamental the change, the more unpredictable the variables become. Reality is too complex to control completely. Ordinary questions become meaningless. Who created who? What is really real? Everything is as real as everything else.
Bars.
You learn to let go of the things you can't control and go with the flow, or go insane.
Ellen out here asking the big questions. Any more goodies? Any more toys? No. Gosh darn it. Did he just run away? After roaring at me like that? That wasn't very masculine. Not to reinforce stereotypes. Ooh, not enough. We're lucky that they don't have guns, then we got like bats and stuff. Just their fists. Because otherwise it'd be rough. Rough stuff. Oh, rude. I need to get in there. Hold on to that. There's also no ambient light damage like there was in Element 1, I just realized. It's a little bit of a bummer. The American Eagle. Welcome on in, Boba. How you doing? Just checking real quick on Mr. Scratch. Ooh, meta.
This is what you look like. Does that bother you? I bet it does.
Not really.
I'm not just wearing your face, you know. It goes a lot deeper than that. There's a lot of you and me. All the best parts.
Hmm. Such as?
At first, I was just an idea. But they kept telling all those stories about you. You already had that rep. And then you disappeared mysteriously. And then the story.
How's your week been, Boba?
Bad, crazy Alan Wake came true. And here I am. That's the best part, isn't it? When that happens, you can always count on Cauldron Lake. I'm just as real as you are.
Nuh-uh.
And I'm the improved version.
Nuh-uh.
No fears, no doubt, no weaknesses, no self-deception here. I don't let anything drag me down.
Hell yes, Boba. Hell yes.
I know you like I know myself. I know it bothers you that I'm like this, that I use your name, crawl my way into your life. But I only do it because I'm better at being you than you ever were.
Damn, rude. Be strong, Boba. You can make it through. I'll just kind of hang out down here with this CCTV camera. It's a shame there's no, like, text that you can read. Like there was in the previous game where you could, like, read the, you know, about the trees or whatever. To an extent, I'm not bummed about it finishing. Well, seeming to be finishing quite soon. Because I only paid $3 for it. But I am a little bit bummed out because I really like this banner image I made. I think it looks pretty sick. And I'm not going to get a huge amount of use out of it. Break the glass. Damn. Well built. I guess it's America, so they had to kind of take that into consideration. I want to go up because I'm pretty sure there'll be something exciting going on up here. I'll be honest, they are one of my favorite parts about the stream. I really enjoy making it work just so. And making it look as, like, natural or native as possible. Hit me. I didn't mean to do that. Thank you, Boba. I have to give thanks to my high school art teachers and my university computer labs as well. You dead? Yep. Ow. Okay, the music is still playing. I feel like there are more people to shoot. Yep. Like, I know that some people are able to do, like, proper stuff with, like, 3D models or things in VR or whatever, and I just don't have the facilities to do that. But what I can do is take a Hero Forge image and kind of Photoshop it quite artfully onto something else. Hold that. No death, run.
There, I have it. But I wish these things would stop blatantly violating the laws of physics in my observatory.
You and me both.
That's just rude. Are you alright?
I'll live.
I'm glad. I'll send the lift down to you. I remember our previous encounters very clearly now. But technically, if this really is a loop in time, we've never met before. I don't know why our awareness persists, but it's bloody fascinating.
I don't have the heart to tell that she's in a TV show. What's up? Me again.
No, I know physicists who would give 15 years of their lives for a chance to experience something like this.
I'd imagine that being stalked by horrible axe murderers would curb their enthusiasm a little.
Clearly you've never met hardcore physicists.
They are the axe
I'm glad
murderers.
you're in such good spirits, but
Signal! Yes, it's completed.
finally. If all goes well,
This time I will actually
this
speak
should
to
be the
you.
last time we go through the loop.
You know, I just realized that I don't have any memory of what happens after you leave. What does that mean?
I don't think it means anything. If everything goes well, you just keep going. I don't show up.
It's
here
probably
like
not
this again,
anything to
no
do with
more
the fact
bad
that I'm the
guys.
main character
Let's
and
go
you're an
back to
NPC.
normal.
Let's hope you're
Literally
right.
in the story.
I'd love the
Not just in
opportunity
the
to look
game,
into
but
this
I
in more
think in the
detail.
story
Looks like you've
she
accepted the
ceases to
situation.
exist because
I'm a
we're no longer
pragmatist.
interacting
if
with
this
her.
is a delusion, at least my first psychotic episode is anything but boring. Really, Mr. Wake, at the end of the day, I'm a scientist. I love mysteries. I love not knowing. Whatever else this might be, it's absolutely fascinating. I wonder how far
Big fan of your red
reaches.
hair though, ma'am.
Is everybody in the world experiencing this?
Who knows? I think reality's probably pretty fragile right now.
Alright. That's enough
In a
chit-chat.
strange way, he feels at ease. He is armed with his own words, and when the time comes,
I don't
there
know
will be
why,
enough,
but yes,
or there will
I'm
not.
similarly
For now, he's content to let
inclined.
the currents take him toward the final confrontation.
The final confrontation. With my fists, perhaps? The theater.
Once more, we return to the drive-in. If he's aware of the
I mean, there is
absurdity
that.
of arming
And it is
himself
definitely
with
rarer
few
as well.
sentences and standing against a power that can pierce time
Oh,
itself,
clever boy,
doesn't
Alan.
show it.
This time we'll go to the
Man
power
has his
plant car
share
park.
of weaknesses, perhaps more, but cowardice is not among them.
Hell yeah. Thank you, narrator guy. Very cool.
Oh, you got yourself a little plan, do you?
Well, I did. Oh! Very cool, very manly. There's something very nice about the dodging. Please hold. Thank you. Yeah, what if I did? Oh, I see. You turn it off. Clever. You saw me coming, huh? Hey, how about we all come over here next to this thing? Okay, that exploded a lot faster than it did in the first game. It was like a fuse mechanic in the first game. Not a fan of that not being there. Well, at least, you know, of me not knowing it wasn't there. Yeah, I mean, it's weird that it still is considered a bad thing, being a redhead. Or maybe not considered a bad thing, but it's definitely something that you will get most likely bullied about at school. First try. I wonder if it's the same in, like, Irish schools. Because Ireland, you know, when you think of a redhead, or at least when I do, you think of, like, an Irish person. I wonder if there's that stigma for an Irish redhead as well. Or if they've been able to avoid it. I was going to do a really cool sweep. There we go, like that. I guess you're right, actually, Boba. I hadn't actually thought about it. Interesting. Because I do think of it, rightly or wrongly, as a very Irish trait, having red hair. You know, Leprechaun is almost always depicted with red hair. Yeah, really not a great power plant. In terms of, like, safety. Thank you for opening the gate. But I just remembered I didn't have the key.
You're never getting out of this, Wake. Never! Don't worry. I'll take care of your wife and your life.
You've got a really bad LOD model. Oh no. Is this more copyrighted music? It's the worst possible outcome. When I pull out the M16 and, like, burst it like that, I've got a distinct need to, like, crouch down to increase my accuracy. I've been playing, like, Battlefield or whatever for too long. Or probably Rising Storm more specifically. Alan's first reaction, I'll point my torch at it.
I think you're doing, but I'll send you right back to the beginning.
No, you can't say I didn't try. Hold on to that.
What? You think whatever it is you're gonna do is gonna make a difference? This'll end up just like before!
We'll see about that, Mr. That doesn't affect your real name. Oh, I'm just gonna check out what Mr. has to say. Oh, we'll read this pamphlet as well.
There's more to fighting the Taken than just burning
focus on the
away the
beam. How
darkness that
interesting.
protects them. When I'm fighting for my life, I find myself slipping into a state of intense concentration that makes the beam of my flashlight seem more powerful and focused. I used to think it was just my imagination, something brought on by the adrenaline and fear of death. But now I'm not so sure. I've been touched
It's
by
interesting
powers
that they do
I
actually
can't
try and
begin to truly
explain
comprehend.
the focusing of the
And they've
torch
left a
beam.
mark. I'm starting to think
And
this
not
might
just
be a
leave it
part of
as, well, it's a game, you know, whatever. Yeah, I meant to turn on the TV.
I've been
What's up, big
around
guy?
for a while now, you know? While you've been indisposed, stuck in the darkness, I've been busy. I operate in the shadows.
Oh, hold on.
Not always literally, you understand.
It was a nice talk.
I'm a little more resilient than those I've taken. I do my best work when I'm done.
Sorry. I'm back.
And there's
Oh.
so much darkness out there.
Alright, I'm back.
Big bastards.
Alright, nope. Okay. Sorry, Mr. I gotta deal with these fellas first.
All that chaos and madness.
kill all of those guys with one magazine. It's definitely more of just a shooter than the first Alan Wake. It is actually quite good looking for 2012. Particularly for 2012 for a game that was designed specifically for the 360 first. Like, that console has no RAM. So it's impressive the amount of, like, texture work and stuff they've ever been able to put into it. That was close. I was thinking about this when I started playing it. I can't quite put my finger on how, but it does actually look better than the Alan Wake remaster that we played on Monday and the Saturday. On Monday and... No, not Saturday. The Wednesday before that. I'm not sure why it's prettier. Like, what about it makes it prettier?
The champion of light enters the final
But some of the effects, like the smoke haze effects around the Taken, is more
All he
impressive.
needs to do is change the details of the scene, push it past the breaking point, and the rest will snap into place.
So I got the spotlight. We got the poster. We got the time. And this has got to be the noisiest clock in the world. And Alice's film was in the projector. Oh, hold on, how do I get up to the projector? Put it in there then. Oh, I've probably got to pick up the film, don't I? That would make sense. Put it right there. Quick, turn on the fan. That didn't do anything. Stupid fan.
Oh, come on, buddy. Why don't you... What? What is this? No! No!
Gaming achieved, I think.
You can't do this! All I did was take the things you always wanted and never had the balls to go for. It's my turn now. It's my life. It's my
Alan?
Alan!
Is it really you?
It's really me.
Oh, there you go. I didn't realize that Alice was modeled off a real woman as well.
I love you.
A woman, a man, two lovers, held apart for far too long, enveloped in the light of a glorious dawn. They both feel it. He's home at last.
Where is he?
Are these actual events
Or merely a dream?
merely a dream? A memory or a glimpse of what is to come? One thing is certain. This scene takes place in another time and another place, far, far away from Night Springs.
There we go. One and done. First try. 0 deaths as well. Gaming. So much gaming achieved. Boy, you can tell this is a finished development studio. I mean, look at those names. Tampa. Tommy. Ossi. Panu. Asi. GG everyone, GG. I just want to check. Was there? No, there isn't a way to turn off. Like, there's no arachnophobia mode. I guess that was before. That was a thing. Okay, so I missed quite a few of them. There. Missed only one on the observatory. Missed almost every single one at the drive-in theater. So we used the 9mm. We didn't use the revolver because I think that needed to be unlocked. Oh wait, hold on. No, the Magnum was the one that needed to be unlocked. I don't know where you would have gotten the revolver from, actually. It's not great. Yeah, we encountered that. We picked up that. We used that. Didn't get that one. Got that one. Got that one. Didn't get that one in the end. Didn't get that one either. Alright, well that's the game. Arcade action, I'm pretty sure is... Oh, it's different areas. Interesting. I think it's just a wave mode, though. Because I think you can play this multiplayer, maybe? I don't know, actually. Alrighty. Well, thank you for joining me tonight, everyone. I do appreciate it. Let us grade out. Who do we want to throw you at? Cosmic Waff? Maybe? I'm not sure. Well, I'll be streaming again on Thursday. I'm going to stream again tomorrow night. So you've got your 3 streams for the week. Your 3 doctor-recommended doses of Jow. Let's raid Rinsomniac. It's been a while. And they're always a good bean to raid. Thank you very much for joining me, everyone. If you like what you see, please, of course, drop a follow. That would be much appreciated. Otherwise, if you want to keep up to date with what's happening outside of the stream, check out my Twitter, Blue Sky, or Threads. And for clips from previous streams, check... That's right, you've got the meetings from hell. Well, best of luck for your meetings. You'll be in my prayers. And of course, check out my TikTok, Clipmanager, and Instagram for the clips. And we also have a Discord. I will be back tomorrow night. I don't know what that looks like. I was kind of hoping this would take a little bit longer, but here we are. So I'm going to have to figure something out. Don't know what that means. Oh, excuse me. Don't know what that means, but I don't know. We'll find out. until then, have a good week, or have a good day. Have a good week if your name is inadequate. I will see you on Monday. I'm hoping to stream on Monday night. Yeah. Have a good day. Let's go say hi to Insomniac. Alright. God bless.
Commander Zhao!
Oh,
I was just about to raid out. Oh my gosh. I was just about to raid